Why was there no barrier? Why weren't the cops contacted immediately when this happened? Why was there no panic button? Why was there no distress signal?
Manitoba Workplace Safety and Health is investigating this beer vendor at Travelodge Hotel, where an employee was found injured on February 15 and later died in hospital. 19-year-old John Lloyd Barrion was an employee at this beer vendor on Notre Dame Avenue for the past 4 months. Friends and family say he was saving money for his future and to help his parents.
I believe it was actually full-time for him. He saved up a lot of money. He didn't really buy anything at all, and he would help with bills and phone bills. He didn't have to, but it was just him. That's just how he was. He wanted to.
Lim says this is actually the second time Barrion was a victim to a robbery at the beer vendor. The first time was in December.
After that moment, nothing changed about the store. No safety precautions. The opening or the barrier between the customer and the employee was still not there.
Lim also used to work at the same beer vendor earlier this month, but quit following his friend's death. He says while working with Barrion, they would often question why there was no barrier between the customers and the workers.
You can notice it right away. In multiple beer vendors, there's a barrier. There's bars, there's plexiglass between the customer and the employee. But in this establishment, there was no prevention measure taken like that. It was just a big opening, like a rectangle opening where someone can easily fit through. To be honest, it was very unsafe.
In a statement by Manitoba Workplace Safety and Health, employers must identify the risk associated with violence and working alone and implement control measures, including developing and training workers on safe work procedures and implementing any of the following: an effective communication system of regular contact and limitations on specified activities to reduce risk. Non-compliance with safety and health laws in Manitoba can result in improvement orders, work stoppages, penalties, and/or prosecution. Theo Heineman, president of One Life Workplace Safety Solutions, says employers are required to do a working alone risk assessment.
Risk assessment is going to determine if it's dangerous or not. So what generally will increase hazard is if they are working with money or restricted or prohibited, substances, or the vicinity of town, like if it's an area where there's known to be gangs or what have you, or the time of day, or the specific tasks that they're doing, when they're moving money. It goes back to the employer understanding their responsibilities. It goes back to the employer caring enough about their employees to make sure that hazards are identified, controlled, and communicated and followed up on and enforced.
City News contacted management, Travelodge, and parent organization Windham Hotels, but did not receive a response by broadcast deadline.
Why wasn't it safer? That's what me and all my friends are asking every single day. Why this have to happen when it could have been prevented? It just sucks to see that our friend died alone. He could have been saved.
In Winnipeg, Breanna Marcelo, City News.
In 1 minute on City News.